Hello, my Cancerian friends. My name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. If you've been here before, welcome back. I appreciate you all. So, this is a general reading. It won't resonate for all people with the sign of Cancer, but just take what resonates and leave the rest. It's just simple as that. This is for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Just remember that time is fluid. Sometimes, things are, just the time difference is different between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. And keep in mind that tarot readings are not set in stone because everybody has free will. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. So go ahead and get right into it. So I have new cards. So my reading is going to be longer and the format is going to be different. But that being said, because it's longer, I decided to do most of the shuffling off camera and my prayer off camera too, in the interest of time. So it makes the readings shorter and more manageable for y'all's time. So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what do you have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 2020. What energies exist for them? You're starting off with your card. Awesome, we're off to a good start. So, the Chariot, card number 7. And this is the situation. So the situation is you're coming into a brand new cycle in your life, and it's taken some time to get here. Let's find some more energies here to support this. What are the other energies that are supporting Cancer right now for April 2020? Any guidance? Advice? What's going on? Holy Spirit, what do you have for the sign of Cancer for April 2020, please? Alright, the card that's crossing is the Six of Cups. So, you are coming into a soulmate or a twin flame situation. If you're not coming into it, then that's what you're dealing with at this time. Very good. This is a card of reminiscing the past. This could be a card of children and family. Reunions of whatever sort. It didn't come the whole way out, so I'm not taking it. And it didn't flip the whole way over either. What other energies exist for the Cancerians of this particular collective for April 2020? The base of the spread, which is the root of the matter, is the King of Swords. So you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be. But this is a man who's a good thinker. He could be a good communicator as well, depending on the person and their placements, of course. But they're very matter of fact. They're very logical in their thinking, and they're very fair people, especially, he came out in the upright, so he's very fair, he's very logical, he's very smart. There's a lot of mental energy with this person, male or female, but it is a masculine energy. Interesting. This is the card that didn't flip completely, and it didn't come out completely until it flipped completely just now. This is the recent past, the Ten of Swords. So, in the past, there has been a major defeat, an ultimate betrayal, but tens represent the end of the cycle. So, this being in the recent past, so this is definitely the end of the cycle. And with the Chariot, with the situation, you're coming into your new cycle. So you've left the past behind. It's great. Good job, Cancerian friends. Just remember to leave it there. Don't take it back, because that burden was heavy. But never forget the lessons. But don't hold on to the emotion or the attachment to it. What are the other energies that exist for the sign of Cancer for April 2020, please? Nice. The Empress, crowning your spread. Card of Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but this is a card of unconditional love, abundance, pregnancy, fertility. A lot of love here. A lot of love. You're either coming into this kind of loving relationship, or the relationship is coming into this abundance of love and money and possibly a baby. Nice. What other energies exist for sign of Cancer for April 2020, please? Any advice or guidance? Make it plain, please. Thank you. I always appreciate you, Holy Spirit. You're always having the back. On the backs of the collective. Oh, wow. So, the Lovers in the immediate future, card of Gemini. You could be in love with this air sign. But it could be any of these signs, really. Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini. Yeah, Gemini twice. Aquarius, Libra. Yeah. So there's a choice to be made in love in the immediate future. It just feels so much pure love coming from this reading. It's amazing. So much kindness and compassion. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I'm getting some information of guidance from this card that I'm not always led to share. But this very well could be a twin flame reading, as I said before, because it's crossed with the Six of Cups. But in this card, you see if you can. The man, the woman, and the angel in the sky. Notice that's a triangle, okay? The woman is looking up at the angel. The angel, he's kind of got his eyes closed in this one. Sometimes he's got his eye on the man. And the man has his eye on the woman. But in a divine relationship, you have to always keep your mind set on the divinity, your spiritual growth, your ascension. Whatever resonates, it's all pretty much the same thing. If you identify with a certain religion or spirituality practices, whatever that is true to you and who you are and what you know and what you have so much faith in. You have to keep that. Because as soon as the woman is looking at the man or anywhere else, then the angel or source or God or whatever is looking around, looking at the woman, like, what's going on? Where's our connection? And that's whenever the triangle gets disrupted. So the woman looks up, focuses on her spirituality, her faith, and they look down at the man, even though that's not in the card, but that's how it works. And the man looks directly across at the woman. The triangle of sacred union. So, divine feminines, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, but divine feminines, keep your eye on your spiritual growth. Keep your eyes fixated on your ascension. And this relationship will be abundant with love, money, happiness, so much joy and contentedness, and possibly even children. If you already had children, then the whole family lives in harmony. But if that triangle is disrupted, something else gets disrupted, and then as time goes on, if it's not fixed, then everything eventually gets disrupted. So keep that in mind, divine feminines, for those who watch about a twin flame. All right. How you see yourself is the Devil. Card of Capricorn, doesn't need to be. You or your cross-watcher may have some issues with codependency, addictions, obsession, the feeling of possibly being chained to your lover here in darkness. There's an element of shadow work that needs to be done somewhere in your situation. Sometimes it can represent passion, but it's more in the area of lust, and this needs to be rectified. All right, this is the dark side of the lovers, and this is the divine side. This is what you're coming into, but this is how you see yourself. So change your perspective to get to this. Change your perspective. Change toxic patterns, whether that be things that you're doing, like I said, any kind of addictions, obsessions, codependencies in relationships with others. Perhaps there's some inner child work that needs to be done for healing. Old mindsets, old belief systems, mental patterns, obsessional thoughts, unhealthy emotional patterns, like controlling your emotions in a healthy way. So there's a lot that ties into this devil card. You could be dealing with any number of those things, one or more. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest. But that's what that card covers, and it kind of covers a lot. In your environment, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight of the deck, but it always reaches its destination. This is Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And things in your environment might seem to be moving slowly, unfolding slowly. But that's good, because a slow, steady pace always wins that race. It's very stable, it's very grounded, it's very nurturing, and it's very healthy. So, awesome. In your hopes and fears, which this is a fear, this is temperance in reverse. This is about being severely out of balance, feeling mentally and or emotionally out of control. This directly relates to this devil card. Whenever it's in reverse, there's a lack of clarity. And this is the second card that shows that perspective needs to be shifted. But otherwise, this is a really, really good reading. All this requires is some toxicity to be released and stayed out of your life completely, and grounding, and which comes from meditation and prayer according to your faith, so you can have the balance that is needed to move forward to get that perspective changed. What's the potential outcome for sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 2020. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Always give them clarity. What a wonderful opportunity. Wow, that's way too many cards. Okay. What is the potential outcome for the sign of Cancer for April 2020, please? A few cards came out. I'm just going to take the next one in succession. This is the High Priestess for your potential outcome. This is a card of Pisces, Cancer. I even lumped Scorpio into that too, because The water signs are normally intuitive signs if they're developed, but this is a card of knowing intuitively without seeing things on the surface. So you're in your element, Cancer, and you feel that this is unfolding. You know this is coming. You feel it with the Chariot card. But things just haven't quite manifested in the 3D yet because of this toxicity and lack of balance that is going on. So, Spirit's saying that whenever this is cleared out, the Knight of Pentacles will start moving along a little bit faster because of the Chariot here. The Chariot's usually a fast-moving card, but this is the opportunity that's here for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So that combined with the High Priestess, that tells me that there's some things that are going on behind the scenes that you don't know about, and all will be revealed in due time. There may be secrets pertaining to your lover. I mean, this card kind of clues you in that there might be some secrets here. But at first, there may be a lack of balance, but this can be worked out, and this can be transformed and transmuted to the upright for the highest good of this relationship. Depends on unconditional love and truly leaving this behind. Truly. You can't have this new start with this toxic baggage and this lack of balance and clarity. What a wonderful opportunity, my Cancer friends. All right, so I'm going to pull about 4 cards from the Angel Power Tarot for some further guidance, clarity. We have the Ten of Cups. They come out in the reverse. And normally I haven't been taking these cards in the reverse. But I feel it's important to take this in the reverse because currently this is how you or your person is feeling. Very unhappy, discontented, lack of harmony with the relationship and or with family members. So there's definitely a block here, and we've already established what this block is. Pain, toxic beliefs, behaviors, and patterns. What other energies exist for my Cancerian friends? What guidance do you have at this time for them? How can they achieve this wonderful soulmate twin flame union? What's the shadow work that they need to work on? Alright, that's all the cards I need. Oh, there's a lot. Alright, I'm going to take them all, but I'm going to go through them fast. Nine of Cups, you're feeling dissatisfied. Well, the Nine of Raphael, but the Nine of Cups, you're feeling dissatisfied, not getting what you want. Your wishes haven't come into fruition yet, and there's a lack of satisfaction here. The Knight of Swords, which in this deck is the Knight of Michaels in reverse. This is time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. 7 changes. So you're too emotional right now to take this correct action, to have 7 changes take place for you at this time. That needs to be transmuted. So once you're able to step outside of your emotions, which we have that here too, you can then have the mental clarity to shift your focus and move forward and have the sudden change. You can't make this offer, and you can't accept this offer being out of balance and having these toxic patterns, because the opportunity just won't present itself correctly, and the divine has this this relationship protected until such a time that balance and harmony is restored, and the pain and the toxic behaviors, thoughts, patterns, and belief systems are eradicated. Then we have the Queen of Raphael in reverse. It says, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. But because you're out of balance emotionally, your intuition and your psychic abilities are blocked at this time, and they will continue to be blocked until you can take a step outside of your emotions and go into balance, harmony, and logic. So this is how the situation is. And this is how the situation can unfold if the shadow work is done. The Page of Raphael. This is the Page of Cups. A new emotional situation unfolds. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations and great intuitive insights. All of the above. This is a love offer that you're able to make from a wholehearted place, or a love offer that you can receive from a wholehearted place. You and your person. Once, this is the after as well. The King of Gabriel, which is the same as King of Wands. Keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, and having genuine concern for others. And King of Wands is general, inspirational, dramatic, driven, passionate, spiritual, man of action, male or female, masculine energy. But he is very, he's a go-getter, and he knows exactly what he wants. The Two of Ariel, which is the Two of Pentacles. So this is showing that balance has been achieved. This is also showing that work situation is solid and dependable as well. Maybe you're working multiple jobs or projects at once, and you're really enjoying whatever it is that you do for work as well. So these are requirements in order for this to come into fruition for you. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Ariel, Eight of Pentacles. So The card says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. But I'm just going to add to this by saying that the results will be sweet if you put in the work. This is doing the work. This is the spiritual work. This is the work on the pentacles. This is the work on self. Everything in the material. So, wonderful opportunities available to you as long as you're willing to do the work. It won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. It's the whole point of the twin flame journey. It's so much work, but it's for the betterment of yourself, your twin, and for all of humanity. It's the purpose of the twin flame relationship is to elevate the energies of the earth, help people, have care and compassion for others, lifting people's spirits, just by being you, being helpful, or just by staying in high vibrations, it rubs off on other people. What other energies exist for my Cancerian friends for April 2020, please? What cards are clarifying this? What cards are enhancing it? Thank you. Alright. I'm going to take 2 more cards before I announce these. This is the Energy Oracle cards. I really love this deck. It really enhances all of the readings, in my personal belief. Touches on a number of things. A large number of things. What other energies exist for the sign of Cancer for April 2020, please? Holy Spirit, make it plain. What are the major points of guidance that need to be revealed this time? Maybe you're obsessed with your twin flame and you need to release that. That just came to me. So for whoever that resonates with, some advice for you. I'm guided to take this card. I'll show it to you again. One more card, please. The sign of Cancer for April 2020. I'm supposed to take this one too. Alright. Oh, sweet. Alright. Card at the bottom of the deck is all tied up in reverse. First card we had was walking away in reverse. Walking away in reverse. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. The World. cornucopia. Love, love, love this reading. You can take this as a promise that the work is done. Absolutely. All tied up in reverse. Card 23 breaks down to a 5, number of change. This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose, if they haven't already. A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all power and clarity at this point to untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. I got the chills. The affirmations, there's affirmations that come with this deck. I read them 3 times because, there's power in the spoken word. And the more you say the affirmations, it helps the law of attraction. So I know for myself, I say affirmations 10 times twice a day, in the morning and at night. You can do them more or less starting out, it doesn't really matter. But obviously, the more you do them, the more you attract to you. The affirmation is, I release stuck energy, old patterns, and restrictions. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. Awesome. I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. I guess this is going 3.5 times. I release stuck energy, old habits, and restriction. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. So it's time to take this, turn it upside down to be released. Oh yeah. Same with this 10 of Swords. It came in the upright. Walking away, card 27 breaks down to a 9. Walking away in the reverse. This card reverse signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some situation or location in the present. There may be a job or a relationship that no longer resonates with you. Yet out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. May I also add that it can be about this too. Not necessarily your partner, but about this toxic behaviors, mental processes, all that. We've already discussed that. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to ignore their intuition. And even dishonor their genuine feelings. This is a time of honest investigation. Consider all factors in the present situation. Perhaps the timing isn't quite right, and there may be some purpose in staying a little while longer. Don't deceive yourself about your motivations, however. Fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interest. You may also be stuck in a long-term personal habit or unhealthy pattern. Like I said, be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of any thought or behavior that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you will always move toward greater happiness. The affirmation for walking away is, it is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. So if you're really struggling with a personal toxic issue, like obsession, codependency, or addictions, these affirmations, especially the walking away in reverse and all tied up, can really, really help you to be able to move forward a little bit faster so you can attract that energy to you. Well, it's no mistake that we're getting this card, the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, clarity of thought and personal vision. This isn't the first time that we're getting something about lack of clarity. This very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now's the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. The affirmation is, my 6th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. My 6th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. My 6th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. That actually reminds me, one of my affirmations that I say every day is, my mind is clear and at peace. I say that all the time, sometimes even more than twice a day, 10 times. Just because I need that, because I am an overthinker at times. So it really does help. Especially when you're being attacked with it from time to time. Card 29, the World, breaks down to an 11 master number. It's about expansion and opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which this beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could be specifically referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now's the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. A little bit different from the regular tarot, but still helpful. The affirmation for the world is, my life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. My life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. My life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. And now we actually have card 11. 2 11s. Very powerful. And this 40 breaks down to a 4. So we have 5, 9, 4, and 2 11s. Cornucopia, card 11. This is abundance. This is what the Empress card was talking about. Wishes fulfilled. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. Yay! I'm going to give you hints. I'm excited. The affirmation is, the universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. The universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. The universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. All right. Now I'm going to pull out my Angel Answers deck for some additional messages, possibly clarifying messages as well. I usually pull two and use the energies at the bottom of the deck. Usually. I didn't really shuffle these that well, so that's why I'm kind of shuffling with it again. Alright. So, what are the additional messages of clarity for Cancer for April 2020? Please, Holy Spirit, make it plain. What is the answer to their heart's desire at this moment? Abundance. Holy crap. Holy cow. Wow. What else? What other information from the Spirit for the sign of Cancer for April 2020, please? Alright, I'm being directed TikTok card. Ooh, yes. Card at the bottom of the deck, within the next few weeks. So, you have a few weeks to work on this, my friends, to get rid of this negativity and toxicity and pain and lack of clarity that's been holding you back. Meditation, affirmations, and prayer according to your faith is what's going to help you. Also, if you're still able to work, be happy when you're working. Be happy with what you're doing. Be happy with your coworkers, but have it be genuine and not fake. When you lift your vibrations, it really helps speed things along. And also, don't forget to have the attitude of gratitude. That really speeds things up as well. So I have one more deck here, the Romance Angels cards. Find out some clarifying information about this wonderful budding relationship about to come about. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So whatever you're trying to do to control the situation, just don't do it. Because you can't control it. It's up to the divine, not you. Things will happen when they happen. You can't force an offer to happen. Have to wait for it. But all the while be working on yourself. In the meantime, what other energies exist for this abundant blossoming romance? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I don't know about you, but when I go to work, I have a daytime job. I work as a dishwasher. And I really love my job. And I love most of my coworkers, love working with them. I constantly am happy at work. I love what I do. And I love being around the people. And I sing when I work. Just so I can keep my vibe high all day long. Funny how this came out. Allow your heart and soul to sing joy. So, singing really does help with that. Well, it depends on what you're singing, of course, too, but just something to consider. What other energies? Thank you. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're guided to take. This definitely includes doing the shadow work that's needed. So you have a few week warning to get this straightened up. So this opportunity can come to you. So beautiful. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yes. Don't lose faith in the situation. Always think positive on it and include it in your affirmations. And when you finally do get into union, part of the bottom of the deck is playfulness. 3D union, because you're already in union in the 5D if you're a twin flame. Just reminding you of that. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Ooh, so you already had romance before, and it's coming back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that is your reading, my Cancer friends. I really hope that if this reading resonates with you, that it was helpful to you. And I'd love to hear anything from you. And thanks so much for coming to my channel and watching my videos. And every time that any of my videos gets liked, shared, subscribed, and comments, it makes it more readily available for other viewers to see as well. And I am only interested in reaching as many people as possible to help more of the collective, just to help. This is something that I'm very passionate about. helping and giving advice and doing what the Holy Spirit tells me to do. So once again, thanks so much, and it's great having you, and talk to you soon.